When does sentencing occur if I am found guilty or take a plea offer? Once you're found guilty or take a plea offer, the next critical phase is sentencing. In New York, this process involves a thorough review by the judge, aided by a detailed report about the defendant's background and the case itself. Let's break down how sentencing works when it happens, and what you need to be prepared for. The sentencing process is guided by both state and federal laws. After a guilty verdict or plea, defendants in New York are interviewed by the Department of Probation. This interview forms part of the pre-sentence report, which helps the judge determine an appropriate sentence. For federal cases, the Pretrial Services Agency conducts this process. The judge takes into account several factors, including the defendant's personal history and the crime's impact on victims. It's crucial to have an experienced lawyer guide you through this stage. A criminal defense attorney can ensure your rights are protected and help advocate for a fair sentence. The law offices of Jason Bassett, PC, can provide invaluable assistance during this time. What happens on the day of sentencing? On sentencing day, both the defense attorney and the prosecutor present their arguments. The judge reviews the pre-sentence report, which is shared with both parties. If there was a plea deal, it's important that the defendant has followed the terms since the plea date. Any new offenses during this time can lead the judge to impose a harsher sentence than initially agreed. During the hearing, the judge hears statements from the prosecution, the defense, and sometimes the victim. The defendant also has the opportunity to speak. After weighing all the information, the judge hands down the sentence, which can include jail time, probation, or participation in treatment programs. If the judge sentences someone to prison, they are usually taken into custody right after the hearing. But if the sentence involves probation or treatment, arrangements need to be made with the relevant authorities to comply with those terms. How long after a plea deal is sentencing? The time between a plea deal and sentencing depends on the case's complexity and the court's schedule. For minor offenses, sentencing can happen immediately. In more serious cases, the court may schedule sentencing several weeks later to allow time for the pre-sentence report to be prepared. This report includes details about the defendant's background, the crime, and any factors that might influence the sentencing decision. Judges rely heavily on this document when deciding on an appropriate sentence. Having a skilled lawyer by your side during this waiting period is essential. They can help you navigate any complications and ensure you're prepared for the hearing. The law offices of Jason Bassett, PC, is ready to provide you with experienced legal representation. If you need assistance with your case, contact the law offices of Jason Bassett, PC at 320 Carleton Avenue No. 4200, Central Islip, New York, 11722, or call 631-259-6060 to schedule a consultation today.